Fortnite is one of the most popular games in the world, and it deserves to be. The developers, Epic Games, update the game weekly to add new modes, new weapons, and new challenges, constantly keeping things fresh. Fortnite has even taken over the pop culture world, as we've seen Twitch streamer Ninja play with Toronto rapper Drake, and soccer players celebrate using Fortnite emotes. Despite all the popularity, there are plenty of unknowns in Fortnite that you have to see to believe. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with the gamer, and ring that bell to become part of our notification squad so you never miss a video. Without further ado, here are 10 things you never noticed in Fortnite Battle Royale. The meteor will crash at the end of the season. The giant meteor in the sky has raised plenty of questions throughout the Fortnite community. It turns out the community is full of some amazing players who will stop at nothing to uncover a mystery. By interpreting the random controller rumbles and using Morse code, multiple players determined that the meteor would strike titled towers on April 18th, but it never happened. We at TheGamer have a different theory. We believe the meteor will strike on the final day of Season 3 to possibly introduce the theme of the next season. Could it be a post-apocalyptic theme? Could it be a dinosaur theme? We don't know where exactly the meteor will hit because it could be big enough to impact the entire island, but we do think it has something to do with Season 4. The meteor is expanding. You may not have noticed that, as of late, the meteor has been getting bigger and bigger every week, indicating that it's coming closer. On top of the impending doom of the Fortnite map, the sky is lighting up more. Whether they're comets or spaceships remains to be seen, but it's a little off-putting. While no one knows for certain what's going on with the meteor, we're all coming up with theories because it's obvious that something is up. Giant Easter egg. It seems like we just can't leave this theory alone. But there's something Reddit user Dark Smudgy found in the Tilted Towers that's just a little odd. It turns out there's a giant crater-like space underneath the entire city, and if that's not weird enough, there's a giant Easter egg hidden in this crater with the file name sm_comet_center. Something tells us that Tilted Towers might actually be the epicenter of the meteor strike. So let's change our theory up a bit. We think this meteor will hit Tilted Towers on the final day of Season 3. We're calling it right now. Epic Games took 2 players to court. Now, you can't really notice this by playing the game, but it involves Fortnite, so it counts. 2 alleged associates of the website Addicted Games have been sued by Epic Games for allegedly cheating. To top it all off, one of the players who got sued was only 14 years old. Supposedly, the players were caught using aimbots from the website and got banned from Fortnite entirely. Usually, that's where it stops. You get banned and the developer doesn't have to worry about you anymore, but not Epic Games. Oh no. If you ever thought of cheating in Fortnite, please don't, because you may just wind up in a courtroom. Pleasant Park is haunted. If you thought Haunted Hill was haunted because, it has haunted in its name, Pleasant Park is even worse. There are a few spooky houses in the small town that can play tricks on players. For starters, in the kitchen of one of the houses you can interact with the furniture. Doing so will warp and distort them. There's also a haunted attic in one of the houses with a door that opens and closes completely by itself. Imagine hearing it open, going up to see if someone's there, and watching a door swing open and close by itself. Not cool. Garden gnomes. No, we're not talking about all those laughing gnomes you need to find to complete that weekly Battle Pass challenge. We're talking about different gnomes. It's very unlikely, but when you build a brick wall or look at someone else's brick wall, there could be a small garden gnome where a few bricks should have been laid. It doesn't affect the game at all, but it's a really neat Easter egg Epic Games just put into the game. Just don't expect to see one in your brick wall anytime soon because they're incredibly rare. Dark Voyager hidden message. The Dark Voyager is one of the coolest skins you could earn through the Season 3 Battle Pass. It's really awesome to look at with its shiny orange neon, but it also allows you to be spotted from a country mile away. Pros and cons aside, the skin has a hidden message you could only see while falling. If you look at the bottom of the Dark Voyager shoes while you're falling, they read out space. Just in case you forgot Season 3 has a space theme while you're wearing a space suit. Again, it doesn't affect the game, but you probably never noticed it. And that's what this video's about, right? Yeah. Loot crates in Fortnite. While the dreaded loot crates aren't present in Fortnite Battle Royale, they do exist in the PvE mode, Save the World. By playing story missions and leveling up in Save the World, you'll earn cute loot llamas. You could also purchase them through V-Bucks, Fortnite's in-game currency that you could, of course, use real money to purchase. Though loot llamas have made it into Fortnite Battle Royale, but not as viable loot crates, they can be interacted with in-game and give a ton of materials, along with some weapons. There is a rumor that loot crates may come into Fortnite Battle Royale, but the game is a cash cow as it is, so we think it's highly unlikely. Fast Moon. We guarantee most of you haven't noticed this, but time seems to go by very quickly on Spawn Island. When we're waiting on Spawn Island for enough players to join the game, Take a look at the moon. It moves insanely quick, nothing like it does in the actual game. It's like time is being fast-forwarded because the moon is flying across the sky at a terrifying pace. Well, at least it's not as scary as the moon in Majora's Mask. Anyway, we don't quite know why this fast moon exists on Spawn Island, but it'll definitely give us a pre-game adrenaline rush because we have no idea what's going on. Pyramid Trapper. We decided to go with a troll in our final slot. To be the most annoying teammate you could possibly be, just place one of these pyramids you always accidentally build right on top of your friends. They'll be swearing at you in no time for slowing down their progress. But it's all in good fun because they could just break down the pyramid with a few easy harvesting tool strikes. Let the trolling begin! Well, there you have it. There are so many secrets in the world of Fortnite. Have you ever noticed any of these things? Is there anything we may have missed? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to TheGamer to keep up to date with all things gaming. Thanks for watching.